Hey everyone, welcome to Just Diabeat-It. I'm Eduardo Cuevas. I'm not a psychologist and I'm not an endocrinologist, but I've been living with type 1 diabetes for 36 years. So I want to tell you what that's really like, not from a textbook, but from the perspective of someone who's lived it, breathed it, and sometimes, more often than not, fought it. I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when I was just 2 years old, so honestly, I don't remember life without insulin. For me, growing up with injections, glucose meters, and finger pricks was just normal. It wasn't something that started one day, it was just there. It's funny, when you grow up with something like this, you don't really realize it's different until you start noticing that no one else around you is doing the same thing. The hardest part was not the injections, it was hiding them. As a kid, I didn't want anyone to know I had diabetes. I didn't want the weird looks, the questions, or that pity face people give you. And I'll never forget how my extended family used to say to my cousins, "Don't need that in front of him. He can't have that." I know they meant well, but man, as a kid, that just made me feel broken, like I was fragile, or like I was a problem. So I learned to hide it. I'd take shots in secret, pretend I didn't need help, pretend I was fine. But deep down, I felt alone, and sometimes even sorry for myself. Fast forward to when I was around 26 years old. I had just gone through a bad breakup, hit a rough depression, and honestly, I didn't recognize myself. That's when I decided to start working out again. At first, it was just a way to cope, but slowly, it became my therapy. I started learning about food, reading labels, counting carbs, and for the first time, really paying attention to how my body responded. I began experimenting with my insulin, moving from one shot after each of 3 meals to one shot after each of five smaller meals throughout the day. And that changed everything. For the first time, I was in control of my diabetes, not the other way around. It took me years to realize this. Diabetes wasn't my weakness, it was my teacher. It taught me patience, discipline, awareness, and most of all, resilience. It showed me that health is not just about numbers on a glucose meter, it's about mindset. And that's what this podcast is all about, helping you take control of your health, whether you are diabetic or not. Starting with the one muscle we all forget to train, our mind. Thanks for tuning in to Just Diabeat It. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who might need to hear it. And don't forget to hit follow so you don't miss me the next one. Until then, take control, stay strong, and just diabeat it.